How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny. What's going on, people? Woo! What's going on, people? It is a day of another day that we call Monday. And it would have been said what's going on. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot what day it was. There's so much going on, you know, within the world we live in today, and so many things that happen. Do you know that since we've been going through this whole race riot type of thing, it's not even a race riot, it's the Black Lives Matter movement, and, you know, basically, like I said before, to try to, you know, to get more white people to sign on as far as basically help us. And, you know, we're going through this hard time, and we're just trying to point out to people that we're being murdered left and right. You know, and even other people are trying to look on and just say mean things and stuff. And, you know, it's really sad because I feel as though within the unity we could kind of work together and stuff, and, you know, just stop trying to kill so many black people. Now, the sad part about it is all been turned around is to make it more personal, like, oh, we hate white people, and so that's not the message. And Rudy Giuliani, the mayor, the ex-mayor, he's trying to say that it's being very racist and stuff like that. You know, this is a type of ammunition I always feel like people put out there into the universe and try to tell white people they're going against you. They're going against you. They're Black Lives Matter. They're making a racial statement. And this is not what the message was all about. The message was, or is, we're being murdered at a high rate. We go inside of our car, and if a cop stops us, this will be, maybe, will be the last time we see our families and friends again. It doesn't matter where we can apply. It doesn't matter whether you're right or wrong. You will be basically murdered. We've been murdered by cars. We've been hung. You know, the thing about it, you know, you hear people that get on this thing that that's our counterpart, brothers and sisters who are white, and they'll say, you know, I have my rights. What's the reason why you pulling me over there? You can give all this talk back, but and I'm not saying everybody white, I'm not saying everybody black, every situation is different, but when it comes down to the Caucasian people, they get to walk away. And when it comes to us, we get murdered. We get murdered on the spot. You know, and that's the whole thing that the Black Lives Matter movement is all about. It's not about attacking white people. It's really not. You know, in my personal opinion, it's not. It's about being pulled over by cops and being murdered for, you know, for strange reasons. And the two people have just been murdered and stuff. And from what I hear today, I don't know as of yet, but they had a shooting in the courtroom again today, so I don't know what happened. Anyway, I just thought I'd put it out there. Well, in case you don't know, the talk show host Wendy has put her foot in her mouth this time, big time. Now, I know within her, the kind of person she is, I know she's going to get out of it because, you know, like I said before, the world we live in is a very negative type of world, and the things that you are negative, you will be rewarded. You know, and then I have to sit down and I thought, I said, you know, it's really wrong for what she said as far as the black colleges. Anyway, so I'm just give you a rough draft of what actually went down as far as, you know, her. Okay, this is the story. Remember Jesse Williams got on BET, he gave a speech in reference to Black Lives Matter and stuff, saying that we need to stop the violence and the killing of black people. And he gave that powerful speech and stuff like that, you know, very relevant within a lot of things that the black community is going through. And our white counterparts are actually looking on, and some of them are actually out there fighting too because they see the situation. And they also want to do what is right because they kind of see it for themselves. They're not going by the media, they're not going by the paper, they're watching what's happening for themselves. And the thing about it is that, you know, he said this powerful speech at the BET Awards, which you probably heard. And then Wendy Williams got that following thing, instead of her saying, you know, okay, Jesse,
you know, good for you to speak, or just not saying something at all. She made a speech in reference to HBCU and NAACP, talking about, you know, she really don't, she said, I would be offended if there was a school known as historical white college that basically black people can't get inside of. But the sad part about it, that I think she missed the point, was that we were not allowed to go to school. And we weren't allowed to go to school. We had to go to school with police escorting. You know, the thing about it, you know, they were not allowing that within us. It was a big segregation. Anyway, she said she would be offended. She said that there are historical black colleges, but she don't understand, you know, the big thing within, you know, the white colleges. Anyway, let's hit
on BET, and that his speech was very poignant on one hand. On the other hand, you know, I would be really offended if there was a school that was known as a historically white college. We have historically black colleges. What if there was the National Organization for White People only? There's the NAACP, National. By the way, what is the state?
Okay, you see that? Well, so she made the little comment and stuff, and a lot of, see, one thing you do when you are a person within a certain status, don't get too comfortable with your mouth that you feel as though you can say anything you want. Remember, everybody has a boss. Even though you may get to a certain level in life, you always have to answer to somebody. Well, allegedly, on April this year, the show had got struck a deal with Chevrolet, Corel Media, and Ace Media Corp. And this included promotion, you know, of the 2016 Chevy Malibu. And, you know, basically, what I'm thinking is that, you know, be running ads in reference to the Chevy Malibu, you know, and do promotions and sales and marketing. Basically, going to pay for this time slot, you know, for, you know, on our show. Now, me per se, this is allegedly, because, you know, you may see it anyway, because this is coming from sources, and it's also coming from a person who used to be a big time web person, YouTube phenomenal, B. Scott. So it's coming from his website. So, like I said before, it's up in the air, but it's coming from his website, and it's of sources. So we're going to say allegedly. We'll see how it plays out within themselves. You know, and the thing about it, I always feel like this, a lot of things are put online as far as the media and, you know, the websites, and a lot of times they're not very accurate. So we'll just have to see how that plays as well. Anyway, well, what happened was Roland Martin heard what Wendy Williams said, and on Thursday, she said, he contacted her when she was all over the media, letting her know that he was pissed off. He was like, I want to see you, Come to find out, Wendy Williams and Roland Martin actually know each other. So basically, this Thursday, Wendy Williams and Roland Martin is going to have a sit-down talk on the show. Now, this is my whole thing. I want to see how this is going to play out. You know, is it going to be like Wendy with him, or is it going to be Wendy with some of the people? You know, she got offended because she was saying, you know, she's like a sellout, and they call her like the Stacey Dash, you know, the one who goes around shooting black people down. And she got offended by that. You know, I don't see her as, you know, that way. To me per se, when it comes to her, I feel as though she knows how the network works. This time it backfired, but I do believe that she's going to get out of this. Because, see, Fox is known for being allegedly racist. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what the whole thing about Fox is going. You know, and due to the fact she happened to be on Fox, and Stacey Dash happened to be on Fox. You know, so basically this kind of works within the favor of that as well. You know, listen, controversy sells, bad things sells, good things don't sell. Good things you do not sell. You do bad things in life, it sells, it's marketable. You know, and that's the world we live in, but it is what it is. So we're going to have to watch this on Thursday and see how this plays out. Will she stand her ground, or will she back down? Oh. You know, my thing is this, is that I don't understand what's the whole big surprise when she's been doing so many bad things towards other people for such a long period of time. Why is there so much of a big, I can't believe she's doing this when she's been doing it all the time? So why hit her hand and go stop that when she's been making money for this? She's gotten on TV, she's done it through her whole history. She's gotten movie deals, she's done comedian shows, she's done acting, you know, she's gotten rewarded for her behavior and, you know, shooting out other people. I used to watch her campaign. She wanted Kim K on the show, she got it there, she turned to her. Nene Leakes, she wanted her show, she got it there, she turned to her. What's her name? Braxton, Tamar Braxton, she was his friends, she got it there, she read on her show. You know, and this has always been her thing, you know, so I don't understand what is such a big surprise. She has always been rewarded for bad behavior. Anyway, but I'm sure she'll get out of it. She always does. And the thing about it is that it's going to bring even more people to her on Thursday. But I want to see what she has to say there. Is she going to stand her ground, or is she going to act like, you know, or is she going to start that crying stuff? Or is she just going to cry? Sometimes you use that promotion, honey, that money, them accounts. Sales and marketing is very hard. Sales and marketing is very hard trying to get them accounts and them contracts. You know, but allegedly somebody stepped out. But I'm sure due to the fact of her ratings, they'll be back. Anyway, I just thought I'd put that out there. Anyway, like I said before, they're not going to do anything with her because they have to understand Wendy Williams, to me, my personal opinion, she is a money machine. And the reason why she's a money machine is because of her look. I know you said it's her look. The thing about it, which you know, like I know, she's a female, allegedly. I shouldn't say that, but she's a female, and due to the fact that she doesn't quite exactly honor the traits of many females, she has a much more of a masculine demeanor. People stop when they watch her flick past the channel because they're thinking that it's a drag queen, they think it is a man. And I watch people post different things about her, saying, you know, transgenders in the bathroom, and they got pictures of her and stuff. And, you know, the sad part about it, I'm sure she hear these comments, I'm sure she hear them things, and, you know, she has a son and stuff, and he gets to hear these things they call about his mother. And that's another thing, you know, you have to consider that that is a boy's mother, and I feel kind of bad for him sometimes because, you know, he gets to hear all the bad things he said about his mother and stuff, and, you know, people sign on just to show hate. But, you know, when you step into the media, that's the world we live in. You know, it's a world of hate and stuff. And, you know, but like I said before, she's very marketable. Anybody who's turning the channel see her, they're going to stop. And they're going to look. They're going to call their friends. They're going to say, look, girl, it's a man. It's a man. It's that's a woman. And they're going to have a little conversation. They're going to laugh. They're going to do all this stuff like that. But at the end of the day, she's marketable. And when you are marketable, you're always cash in. It is what it is. And, you know, people complain about a lot of things, but people do like to see things that are different. But they have to sneak and watch it, but they're going to watch it. And to me, I feel as though a lot of times the way she comes off is because of the way people treat her. So it's like that saying, since I'm always getting attacked, I'll attack everybody too. You know, it's like I give out what I get. So that's what I see from her and stuff. So, you know, and the sad part about it, it's marketable and it works, you know, and that's how the world we live in. But it is what it is. Anyway, I just thought I'd put that out there. Okay, enough of that. Hopefully you're doing everything you need to do as far as your stuff and stuff. As you said, I did my upala on my hair. You know, I did it over. You know, it's hard when you've been hurt so many times that, you know, you try to go back to your happy. And, you know, like I said before, if you notice, my hair was really short because I was going through my, I'm not even going to front. I did my hair short because I wanted people to know exactly what it was. I didn't want them to so I can guess, and I just put it out there. And I didn't go black. I went blonde. I wanted to, you know, I wanted you to know exactly what it was. It backfired. It always does to me. It backfired because they thought what it was. That's when I made the video. If you go back and I said the guys have been looking for you, because when I started wearing that shirt, I was like, they was like, oh, okay, that's one. They were coming up to me left and right. I said, once again, my little goal backfired once again. And you know, when I put my little black hair on, that's my down low hair, because I blend in, and they be like, well, that might be your girl, you know, and that's how I feel about Wendy and stuff, you know. I appreciate her because due to the fact that she's out there and she's on the front line, it makes the mix so much better. By her being on the front line and everybody thinking she's a man, when they see one of us, it's like, oh, that might be a girl, because, you know, Wendy Williams is a woman, and that might be one, too. So I applaud you. Who can say transsexuals die, don't never come back as a woman? What are you doing? Anyway, that being said, I'm not going to bash because I would, listen, it is what it is. At the end of the day, it is what it is. So I applaud her and all the other girls who think that, I applaud her and all the other girls that you know that people had thought they were guys or they were trannies and it was actually females. We applaud you because you're making our life so much easier. And do everything you can to do to not blend in either. You know, because the thing about it that I learned with the girls who don't, the females now, who don't stand in, who don't try to blend in, I applaud you. You know why? You are marketable. And as long as you stand out, people are going to talk about you and you are going to make your money. Trust me, you're going to make your money. So stand out, be different. You're female, I know what you are, a lot of us know you are. You stand out. You do not blend in, you stand out, you make your money, and whoever don't like it, then fuck them. Anyway, that being said. Okay, I want to say hello, my dog. Hello. I want to say hello, my geese. Woo. I want to hear what you have to say about this Wendy Williams thing. Do you feel as though, well, do you feel as though she's really sorry? Do you feel, that's the whole thing too, that she didn't apologize about what she said. She's like, oh, wrong. But do you feel as though they're going to really do something to her? Or do you feel as though it's just a ploy just to get more views on Thursday? Anyway, I want to say hello, new people. Boom. I want to say old people. Bam. And I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. What you to do, I want you to do the best way that you can. And if nobody likes it, then fuck them.